Welcome back to another video, and as you saw from the title of the video, our dog Keita, our older dog, passed away. And in this video I'm gonna take you along the journey of her health problem. So we did not feel like splitting the video on updating you on her health and then letting you know that she passed away, because we don't want to give false hope to everyone like we had with all the medicine that we were giving her. So let's just get started with the video. Back on, I think it was 1st of December, 1st or 2nd of December. So let's see those clips and then from that get on with the video. So I'm starting this video with not really, I just wanna start it to have a start. And so we have a little problem with Keita. In case you're new here, we adopted her kind of from an abandoned house, and she is 12 years old. We have her now for 2 years, and today she had a pee accident 3 times during the night, and she did go out actually outside in the night also once, but she had 3 pee accidents where she was laying. That's already one problem. And then she does not really want to eat. She kind of started eating. I gave her some treats that she liked, but what is worrying is that she has pain on her right side. Like if she lifts her hand, or if I try to lift her. Okay, Gino. I don't know, she was really obvious last time. Like if you lift her hand up, or this hand. Now you wanna seem tough in front of the camera. Before she was literally barking every time I went, yeah, like that. And I'm barely putting any pressure on lifting her. So I don't know what it is. She's an old little doggy, but we gotta check that out. We called the vet that we went the first time. She already had gone through surgery. She had been castrated. I think that's how you said, right? For sterilized female dogs. Because she had problems then already. And now we call the same vet. They said they're fully booked for today. She could come tomorrow, but they are also worried and stressed because she also has a bit of a cough. And we called another clinic and they said, come now till 6, you can come in and we'll check. So that's what we're gonna do. That's why I'm starting this video, so it's not like a mess after, in case I have to say something. So fingers crossed. She just has a bladder infection, because that could be treated with antibiotics, like in humans as well. Not something too severe, but I don't know about the chest part. So we'll see. So let's pack her up, go in the car, go to the vet, and tell you more about it after. So we have a bit over a month later after the doctor's visit, and I completely forgot to update you. I was in the routine of giving her everything she needs, and the diagnosis was that she pretty much has stage 4 heart failure, which is really bad. That's why the coughs. She is building up liquid in her lungs, and we didn't do any other examinations. The doctor just listened to her heart. He saw how old she is. She's super gray, and by her teeth and everything, he could tell how old she is, and he said that's the main cause. She has pretty much a heart failure, and he gave us, and because she also had pain back then, we are not sure why she had pain, what happened. It all happened from one day to another. So he gave us heart medicine that she was taking 1/4 of a pill morning and evening. Then he gave us for the coughs, for the buildup in the lungs, for the liquid, he gave us half a pill every other day, and depending on her how good she's doing, we could cut it off less, but it wasn't going so well, so we kept that doses for a month. And then for just like a week or 2, I was giving her a painkiller, 1/4 again, so not too much. I mean, she's also a small dog. She was, when we weighed her, 7 kilos, which means she already had lost some weight. And yeah, you have noticed in the videos that she is not really big part of our videos anymore because she is old. she is not that active. She goes out for a pee, comes back in and sleeps. And yeah, so pretty much the main cause is the heart kind of failing. She is always like a 90-year-old grandma. You know, things don't work the way they work when you were first born and young. And yeah, so we have a second problem. As I said, we have a bit more than a month later, and she has not been eating. She has been nipping on food, but kind of like us forcing it, but really not eating since kind of the holidays. Like when my mom was here during Christmas, she did eat a bit, but she was fully, I think at holidays or before, she was not eating her wet food, her dog food. She was not eating. She was eating a bit of Evie's food sometimes, but she was fully on human food, let's say, like chicken. We were giving her like boiled chicken, cooked liver, things like that. Those she was enjoying. And yeah, now she is fully not eating that as well. She was eating those dog snacks, but as I said, for the past 2-3 days we have had to force food in her. So we have decided, of course, to make another trip to a visit to the vet, and yeah, hopefully he will give us something and he's not gonna be like, yeah, well, no point of trying to save her or something. So let's get her in the car and bring her to the vet and see his update and what he's gonna say. Yeah, Keita. Like I feel her heart is like it's beating, but like with a, if that makes sense, like if you could touch it, like it makes it like liquidy. So she's an oldie, so we'll see. She's not a youngster. So let's go to the vet and see what he says. So as you can see, we are back from the vet, and they had to take her blood from both sides because her heart was not pumping enough, so it was pretty much dripping the blood. So we're gonna tell you more about it. We got loads of medicines for her to try to kind of solve it. I already gave her one of them, so let's now remove these ones because she does not need them anymore. And yeah, Keita, you'll be fine, okay? Oh, Keita, you gotta eat. You really have to eat. Opa. Okay? Go relax. Go. And take this one off. You don't need it. So I'm gonna give you an update once we give her medicine tomorrow and tell you more about it, because now we are hungry and want to eat. So see you in a second. So we actually have, not the day after, but the day after, because I don't know, I wasn't feeling well, and yeah, the news are not, it's the same. She has a heart failure that we already knew. So we got a few more goodies for her that will hopefully, well, so far it has not really worked, but let's just go through what we got for her. So we got vitamin pills for her heart. I will be very fine with David because I wasn't in, I was in the car with Keita. So those are heart pills, vitamin heart pills. And then these little chicken leg looking kind of nuggets is to induce her appetite again, her willing to eat. And those you would just open and squirt them in her mouth. I think you can also swallow them because this one is dissolvable, but since she's not eating, not swallowing, she was doing like so good before the holidays. I was hiding her pills in a little chicken and everything, so that was going very well. Yeah, until she stopped eating, and then she's too good at spitting it out. And then we got, again, because I didn't have enough, her heart medicine and the for the lungs, the liquid. She has no pain, and I don't know if we mentioned it. I did say, yeah, she did blood work and she is tip-top perfect. She has no other problems besides the heart problem, which the doctor said is a good sign and a bad sign. Kind of like good sign because nothing else is failing. So it's good to know that it is just her heart, but it's also bad because she's kind of giving up on herself, kind of. And yeah, she is feeling very weak, very exhausted. She does not want to eat, does not want to do anything. And yeah, so I guess let's do her morning routine of giving her all the pills. It's not gonna be the most fun. It might look a bit not comfy in a way or another, but those pills have to go down. So in case you're interested, you can keep watching. In case you don't want, you can just click away. But we need all the prayers and all, like, that she can, like, at least that this works, like, that she can eat again, because she was fine before that. Like, she was not active running like a puppy is, or like, you know, a dog. Like, if you have had an old dog, you know, they don't do so much, they don't play so much, but at least she has to eat. She has lost 1.3 kilos within less than a month. She is extremely light. She is 5.7 kilos. And we got her more, like, she was like 12 kilos when we got her, so don't know for how long she had the heart problem, that we don't know. She started coughing around after, like in autumn, like a lot, the liquid one, so not sure. Are you ready for some pills? Cocktail, pill cocktail. So I just put them in a shot glass because she is not eating anything, and the doctor gave us a big syringe, which is also good for like goats and anything. I don't know why we never bought a bigger one. And I'm just gonna put it in her mouth, like squirt it down. And she has been drinking water. So water, she's been drinking a lot. It's just the food. And I hear her belly rumbling. So I don't understand why she does not wanna eat. So let's open this little chicken thing and put it in her mouth. And then get on with the water. Keita, Keita, Keita. I beg you. I beg you, start eating. You have no other problem.
Oh, that sucks almost 100 ml.
Yeah, but don't wanna do it all. Do you swallow it in? Okay, give me another one. I kind of have to shove it down her throat.
You got the whole thing?
Ish. It's yummy! What happened to your taste buds? Like, you used to love anything. Did you switch beddies? Keitinha? Keitinha? Keita, you switch beddies? So we have the 19th of January, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up because I heard her making noises, and as we have the little one outside with Evie, and as we wanted to prepare her private area because the little one was kind of, I don't know if it was knowing what is happening, because I wanted to be very close with her. I spent some time, and her heartbeat is, I think it's officially over. At least she did not really struggle for long.
Not a close.
So we also did a hand print, which I wanted to do also with Keita and the little one, and talk about the little one. I don't know if she understands. She's currently sitting on David's lap. Lily.
She kind of understands for sure. She's not so aggressive anymore.
She was very into her. Like when she was
on
dying,
top of her, yeah.
She was on top of her. Like minutes before she passed away, she was really on top of her and like cleaning her ear and biting her nails and really being on top of her.
I think she was understanding it.
Maybe, because I don't know. And what I like is that she passed away on my hands, because I would hate her to pass away on her own. with our passcodes. I've been trying to be there. I've been going there consistently to keep an eye on them and everything, but then I always ending up not being there for their last breath, and I really wanted to be there for Keita so she doesn't feel alone in that moment. It is done. The fight is over. It's been now nearly actually 2 weeks we've been fighting with the medicine, and it has not been working at all. She has not been able to eat on her own, and as the doctor said, the vet, I don't want to get your hopes up. I'll give you all the medicine I have, but at the end of the day she's way too far progressed with her heart, and there's not much you can do. And yeah, I could not bring it over me to put her down since she was still walking. Today she did quite of a walk. She went all the way to the lake and back. I think it was yesterday, so it's not like she was feeling so awful. Like she was still doing her business outside, still doing small little walks, not really like just a bitty, but still being active. So for me it was not really an option. So kind of also happy in a sense that it is over, because it was wearing quite a bit on us and I did not want her suffering either. So yeah, I don't know, nothing much more I'm gonna say. We have said everything in the video already, and yeah, she had a heart problem. We gave her the best life we could for the 2.5, nearly 3 years, and I guess adopting an older dog, you will have to deal with that sooner than with a puppy, I guess, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know, I don't really have much more to say, and yeah.
Follow me.
Okay, now you're such a good doggy.
Hey, it's snowing.
At least you had a beautiful day yesterday. Today is quite awful. What's up, Dorito? That's it.
On top of the hill.
Really?
No good news.
So, as you saw, she's underground and everything is dealt with. And in case you're wondering why we want to plant the tree next to her, like kind of like where we buried her, we want to plant the tree, an apple tree. We still have some space. We do want to plant some apple trees and maybe some other fruit trees, but I think up there we're going to be planting pears and apples, and on the more bottom we have our peaches and apricots. We're also thinking to put on our more exotic garden of the apricots and peaches, but I was like, rather a bit higher, because I don't want to have a consistent reminder, because that's right in our path from goats to chickens. So I don't want to have it a bit further. I still want to remember her forever, but I don't want to have a consistent reminder every time I walk by. So that's why we put her up there. Plus, she really loved the apples, and she was eating potatoes from our potato harvest. The first one we did with her, that was up on that field. So she kind of liked that place, and a lot of times we caught her up there eating apples. So that's kind of a bit of a special place as well. And yeah, it's gonna take a few days, of course, to get used to it. But as we were saying with David, she kind of was already for a month now not herself. So she already had lost herself. She was not doing the things she was usually doing. She was not so happy. She was not so excited. I don't know if you realized it a bit in our Christmas vlog and New Year's video. She was not the way she was, because, you know, she was old and her health was getting worse and worse. And we also had done blood work, so nothing else was wrong with her. And as the vet also said, I give you the medicine, but it's up to you. It's up to you to struggle with her. He kind of leaned on, you know, putting her to sleep, but he gave us the option of trying ourselves, so that's what we did. And I'm happy that at the end, in the morning, she pretty much did not struggle at all. I held her head and she was gone within a few seconds, so that was pretty good. And only sad thing is that I feel like I don't have enough videos of her doing her things. That I always wanted to make a video, all the things I teach Keita, but we never did that video. I don't know why. We got so carried away with work and everything, and I definitely want to be more on top of those kind of things, especially having kids. I just want to film as much as possible, because I know I will regret that later on. So yeah, pretty much what I had to teach her is to some commands, because she was old, so I was not expecting her to listen to a lot. So I was telling her guidey, which is wait. I was telling her mekle, mekle, mekle when she had to look for something. And she was doing, we're gonna find some clips, she was doing dipsitis, which is bad, so we were like shaking the mattress and she was shaking. That was her favorite thing she used to do. And one thing I never recorded is she was super protected over both of us, so she was barking every time we were arguing, like, or throwing things. She hated that. She hated throwing things, so she was always barking. And I hoped that we could have Keita when we had kids, so she can kind of keep the kids under control in that sense, not throwing toys. But yeah, the more I talk about it, the more emotional I get, so I'm just gonna end that video here. I hope you loved Keita as much as we did, and yeah, and we're gonna see you in the next one, in a brighter side, now that that is over. Moving on to hopefully only happiness. Little pooper, little pooper. Keita put, I don't know, the peak pretty high, so yeah, you still have a lot to learn. You're not even a year old, so we have probably a lot of years with you. Good looking.
Should have filmed from the first moment.
Yeah, we forgot. She was sleeping inside. And we got concerned because we thought someone took her already. So we were like, came outside. But she was just sleeping inside. No. She's so. Oh, she's just sleeping on my hand. She's so happy. Good job.
She was shaking her tail.
Yeah. Now you were sleeping, now you're not gonna sleep in the car, will you? And she was coming up to me like this. Or no, she was scared?
No, it's like...
Or she wanted like to roll down. Which one? You come?
Oh, she thinks she's getting foodie.
Mom, sorry for playing. Why is she walking like this? Yeah. Eat it.
No.
Bite it. Oh, is it yummy? Yeah. She always goes like that. Like, does she want to roll down?
Maybe.
Yeah. Wait. We're home. What's up?
Bobby.
We're trying to figure out her name.
Bobo.
She's a girl, by the way. I don't know if we said it. Did we say it? I think so. Okay, we're gonna get her and try to get her leave. Boo. Welcome. Is she waiting for me? I am Keita.